This is an excerpt from a conversation with Emil Jacobs, Yuan Lee, and Nathan Lewis, moderated by Andrew Revkin, brought to you by the Chemical Heritage Foundation's annual T.T. Chow Symposium.
Well, I thought every child was born to be a scientist because they're very curious. And when I was young, I was very curious. At the same time, I was very rebellious. And at home, my father, who was a painter, has been creating the painting and lots of imagination that's affected me. And my mother always challenged me. When the iron doesn't work, and I was only 6 years old, you look at me and say, Yuan, could you fix it? Sewing machine making lots of noise. And she said, well, why don't you fix it? So when I was 6 and 7, my mother kept on giving me lots of challenges. So I was responding to this. But one of the main major events was then I entered the elementary school. That was toward the end of the Second World War. So bombing every day caused us to dismiss the school. We went to the mountain, lived in the jungle for 2 years. And there I learned a lot of science from the nature, or from the airplane bombing, radars, and conservation of momentum. That was the time. So
you're sitting there enduring bombing raids thinking about conservation of momentum. That's pretty cool.
Yes, because I was gathering the tinfoil at the time between dinner and skating.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that I go out, I will not be bombed. So I was told that because of the conservation momentum, when you see the airplane above you, bomb will not drop on you, will be drop in the direction of the airplane. So I had to calculate all of those in order to be safe.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, but then in junior high school, my teacher said, you want to go to senior high school altogether, and when you are good at science, why don't you teach your classmate? So I took it very seriously. So I became a teacher. I prepared my work, wrote some lecture note, and handed out to students. 6 months period, I learned more physics than any of the students, even high school students didn't learn much. So that was my preparation. Finally, Madame Curie's book convinced me not only I wanted to be a scientist, I wanted to be a chemist, because her life was so exciting. I see that the life of a scientist could be so exciting, and she was so idealistic. She persists with some of the ideas. And really good, beautiful life.
Fantastic.